So I want to talk about a business model that may make sense to partner on. So I own 60 exact phrase match keyword domains for the commercial real estate niche, such as San Diego OfficeBroker.com. And I believe there's a huge opportunity in this niche because brokers are late adopters and they're now just starting to suss out the idea of generating leads from the internet, and a lot of these guys still don't even have web pages. So I bought these domains partly because I have a client who is a friend of mine who I developed a website for, and I'll show you too. So this site is not live, but this WordPress template's been developed for commercial real estate. This is my buddy Billy, and here's their service offering. Availabilities. It's got all the properties listed here. Huh. Okay, so here's all the properties. Simple site, however. That's what these guys don't need much more than that. The market news and reports actually just goes to the Voight site. But long and short of it, these guys are willing to pay anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500, and if it includes the keyword rich domain, I think there's an easy sell to create the hype around the value of that real estate forever and the fact that they could possibly get a Spooner lead. So anyway, this template's already developed, and the idea would be to develop 2 other designs, possibly 3, that could be something that people select from. Sorry, just move that over. So the idea is that develop a couple, 2 or 3, and literally just sell these over and over. I mean, possibly that's an arm of the business model. Is just the price point could even be a lot lower, and we could just sell the templates and then tell the broker that, oh, by the way, go on Odesk and pay a guy a couple $100 to customize it. So it could be a sales effort centered around commercial real estate templates. So anyway, the costs here, not huge cost. But so the other idea, of course, is a more entrenched relationship with the buyer. So more entrenched list of the buyer let's talk about what the sale actually is. So let's define what it is. It could be a completed website. $2,500 might be a bit rich, but if you include the kick-ass domain, that'd be interesting. Or of course the ongoing recurring revenue, which would include SEO, basic SEO with submission to over 60 local directories. These sites would be extremely easy to rank for because there's probably no competition for tenant rep or as office broker, etc. So that's kind of a layup. And I don't know if it's $300 a month, $500, $700, who knows? But the prospect of these guys getting 1 lead, you're probably going to get 1 commercial real estate guy to bite on this. So the idea is possibly to build out 2 or 3 sites in different geographies with sort of dummy content rather, and we could use my contacts, the developers I know, or I could introduce you to other Odesk developers that I've used in the past that I no longer work for me. We'd scrape the list of commercial brokers in each city, get Filipino workers to do that, and then send out a video hyping the idea of some broker owning a keyword specific domain in their city. This is real estate that they'll own forever, and if they got 1 lead on a tenant rep side in a year, this thing will pay for itself handsomely. So anyway, that's the idea there. So what is it that I bring to the table, and what are my expectations out of some sort of partnership? Well, obviously I own the domains, and these domains are good domains. I have the expertise in SEO, so I've got over 100 training videos that exist for SEO-related tasks, WordPress, cPanel, AS3, the exposure to the latest and greatest tools and strategy, as well as a list of plugins and things like that. So I've been doing this and been ranking sites effectively, know what works, know what doesn't work, etc. And then obviously the outsourced component to this is that it's critical that you have outsourcing wired, and I do. So I could literally teach you my system of how to best manage, best hire, I guess it's find, hire, and train for WordPress development and SEO. And then possibly office space. So, it may make sense for there to be an intern or possibly, someone office here with me. So for me, in order for me to get excited about something like this, the structure of the partnership that would make sense to me is that, defining my role after the kickoff and, getting all these systems in place, or at least introducing you to the systems. I'm not doing work necessarily, only ongoing direction, strategy, tools introduction, whatever it may be. And for that, for leveraging my entire system of tools, templates, training, etc., I would expect a certain percentage of the sales on the commercial real estate sites. And then for any other opportunities that came up, such as Newman Windows or something else, perhaps a slightly lesser percentage, but still some participation. There could be, if I had to help close that deal, obviously that's time that is opportunity cost away from me doing my other business. So, and then I was thinking, after I earn a certain percentage, a certain raw dollar amount, my initial percentage is reduced by a percentage. So I still have a percentage on an ongoing basis. That's good for both parties because it incentivizes me to continue to share, because I am being paid for that knowledge transfer over time. And the other thing that would make sense to me, or would make me feel better about this, is for whoever I partner with to put up some money to contribute to my incurred expenses to date. Just for an example, the domain renewal expense for the 60 domains is coming up on April 4th, which I guess is 5 days from now, and that's going to be $500. So not huge dollars, but I've got tools expenses, I've got other expenses, and it also demonstrates a commitment to me, because part of my concern, of course, is I introduce all this training and all this methodology, and then what happens if for some reason people get forgetful and they're like, wow, that's pretty cool, thanks for this knowledge transfer, see you around. And I know that's not the spirit of this deal or relationship or whatever, but people act funny sometimes in life. But anyway, so I thought I'd throw this out here as an opportunity that may merit further discussion. So I guess the easiest thing to do is maybe get on a call, or maybe just preliminarily respond to these numbers here, and if we're on the same planet, or if any of this makes sense, that would be good to know, or if any of it resonates, and maybe we can just dialogue this way, because I think there's probably something here. I've got a lot of knowledge in my head and experience that could be utilized, but it's everything for me is really opportunity cost. So the moment I spend time on this, it takes me away from things that I really feel passionate about. And I think this is a great business model. It's just not what I feel most passionate about. So in any case, please send me some questions. Thanks.